2022 was an up and down year, to say the least, for the real estate market here in the Denver metro area and for lots of industries, not just real estate. But today I want to share with you kind of what happened in 2022 and what I'm thinking may happen in 2023, what we're projecting to happen this year if you're thinking about buying or selling a home. So let's get into it. So this data is from the Denver Metro Association of Realtors, and this is the latest data showing you information that basically happened in December. The number of active listings at the end of December was just under 5,000, which was down 24% from last month, but up, that's a huge percentage, 222% from last year. But remember, in last year, we were at historical, like the rock bottom. So yeah, it was a sizable increase from last year of inventory, but relatively speaking, the historical average is more like 12,350. So we still have low inventory, just not as low. We're not at rock bottom anymore. The median sales price for condos, townhomes, and homes was 554,990, down about 1% from last month and up almost 2% from last year. So pretty flat, kind of stable, the numbers. Although we have decreased quite a bit since April of 2022, as I'm sure you've seen in the media. On that note, I did a little bit of research. So from April to December of 2022, the median sales prices of properties dropped about 7%. It's believed that we peaked in April. And so I did a little more research for the prior years to see, how it compares. So in 2021, from April to December, it went up 9%. So big difference from last year. 2020 went up 5%. 2019 went up 2%. 2018 went down 3% during that April to December span. 2017 went up 10%. 2016 went up 1%, and 2015 was flat at 0%. So the historical average from April to December was going up about 2%. So last year was a big difference, right? We went down quite a bit. And we all probably know why. The interest rates doubled last year, right? Starting at about 3%, ending at about 6%. Huge difference with affordability, and the buyer demand definitely decreased while we see inventory increased a little bit. The median days on market, 45 days for houses, 43 overall. It is taking a little bit longer to sell homes. We're seeing more price reductions last year. Seeing those stop a little bit, slow down a little bit. But we saw a lot of price reductions. The first half of the year, we saw huge home value gains. And in the second half of the year, we saw a 7% decrease in home values. So definitely a tale of two sides, right? The first half and second half of last year. It'll be interesting to see what happens this year. We may have a slow first half to the year and have a faster or more appreciation in the second half of the year. It's really hard to say, but from what I'm reading and hearing and seeing, I'm projecting it could go, plus or minus 3% or so, either way with home appreciation. But for the most part, that's pretty stable. I think it's more likely we're going to see slight decrease in appreciation in 2023. That's just my gut feeling, but we're not expecting it to be a huge number. Maybe if it goes down 3%, it's gone up. According to CoreLogic, it says 44.6% it went up from January 2020 to May 2022. So that's huge appreciation. And then we, like I said, from April to December went down 7%. So that's about, almost 40% appreciation over the last 3 years. So we just need to keep that in mind. If we stay flat or go up or down slightly, we got to remember that we just went up really, really fast. And I think some stability can be a good thing for the real estate market. Some other interesting things that I saw in here was in Morrison, their HGTV's 2023 dream home is listed for $2.7 million. So if you just won the lotto, or you had a great year last year, or you want to buy the dream home, if that's your dream, let me know. It's in Morrison. And dog owners will like this note. Two Colorado cities ranked in the top 50 according to the U.S. News and World Report. Denver ranked 11th for dog cities, and Colorado Springs ranked 23rd. So, who let the dogs out? No, I'm not going to sing that, but that just came to my mind, and sorry, but yeah, some interesting news for dog owners. So, like I said, my projections for 2023 are, the interest rates might cool off a little bit. We might get used to interest rates being in the fives or sixes, and home values I'm expecting to stabilize plus or minus 3%. So, but with all that said, I do expect buyer demand to increase like usual in this spring. I'm not expecting us to see as much demand as we did last year, but I'm expecting it to increase a little bit here in the spring, and then the second half of the year we'll see what happens. I can't see the future, but I'm expecting more of a stable, a little bit more balanced real estate market than we've experienced in the last few years with a hot seller's market. So if you have questions about what's going on in the real estate world, if you have concerns or things you want to talk through, I'd love to talk with you about it. I still believe in real estate being a wonderful long-term investment. Right now, there's a lot of uncertainty with the economy and things, but long-term, I believe we're going to be just fine. And I believe, owning real estate versus renting, if you're going to be here for a while, I would highly recommend owning. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Happy 2023. And I'd love to help you buy or sell or invest if you have goals to do so this year. Have a great year.